Meeting is being live streamed.
Can't hear, can you
Shalom, dear friends. We will be starting in a minute. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting here in Beit Emmanuel. It's now 10 minutes past 6 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. We'll be praying the evening prayer from Mishkan Tefillah. What a straightforward service. So please get your Sidurim, or can ask Russell to put the link if you don't have it. Russell, if you can capture the link in due course. And we'll start in a minute or two. Thanks for joining us. I see names here. I cannot work on everyone. So just welcome, welcome, welcome. The shul is rather full, which is quite an experience.
pass me my bag on the floor because I'm not brand. Why did you shut so far away?
I don't know. Maybe if I put it this way, it'll be better.
Why so far?
Because I needed to get our faces. So,
I don't need
okay.
my face.
Well, now it looks about right. Why is nothing happening?
Because nothing is happening. See, I'll start in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So nothing is happening. Mark, just put it here.
All right, then.
You don't want our faces in there.
Okay, now.
That's beautiful.
Sure.
I'm getting up. So,
It's got to go back to get both our faces in, otherwise it's crossed.
I'm leaving, Mark.
I know,
So it doesn't matter.
but everyone did you? Yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us this evening. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Simone Horwitz. I'm the Vice Chair. You can't hear me, Marion? I'm the Vice Chair of Beit Emmanuel. And I just wanted to start off with something that Liebe and Margaret's niece, Jessica, said this morning, which was so beautiful and meaningful. And she said that when talking to Liebe about Judaism, the two things that really stood out were her love of the community and of ritual. And so we gather here tonight to do exactly what Liebe would have wanted, to be in community and to fulfill these rituals. I've also got to do the housekeeping. So just to remind people, we're still in the time of coronavirus and COVID. So I can see everybody's pretty well socially distanced. If you could remember to keep your masks over your nose and mouth for the duration of the service. And we do have a fantastic tea provided by members of the community in Mancom, which will be out in the courtyard and garden afterwards for those who are who feel comfortable. And as well, if we could just, while we're having tea, remember to distance as far as we can and keep safe. To start off tonight's prayers and to remember Liebe, I'm going to call on one of Liebe and Margaret's closest friends, Jessica Sherman, who will start off by singing a song.
This is my prayer book.
Thank you. I just want to explain, is the microphone on? It didn't seem when Simon was... Sorry? You can't hear? Yeah, doesn't seem to be on. I'm going to sing Or Zarua. It's a song which I sang for Liba on Saturday. She asked me to sing for her. And it just came to mind that the song embraced Liba. And if you look at it on page 132, it's the words are light is sown for the righteous. And I think we can say that about Liba. There's a righteousness about her, and gladness for the upright in heart. And that to me just seemed to be the right thing to sing.
Yeah, okay, you do. You do. Okay. Yeah. This is it. Just this. Shalom, my friends. Shalom. It's very special to see the full shul early in the year. This year surely had started with a big note. What we are going to do this evening, first I want to thank Simon Horowitz, and I want to thank Jessica, and I want to thank you for coming, and I want to thank you who join us via the Zoom. We're going to do a rather straightforward evening service. That's what we do. And then we read some Psalms and do the El Malach Rachamim again. And Margaret and all of us will be reciting the Shema. It's a very straightforward service. Before that, I want to share with you something which does not come from Jewish roots, but from the Greek mythology. I thought it's appropriate because in Liba there was something very playful, very mythological, and she loved other realms of spirituality, as me and Sharon do. So here's a story told by Herodotus. It's about the king of Lydia in Asia Minor, Croesus. The king Croesus, he wanted to engage in war against the Persians, and he asked the oracle in Delphi, should I go to the war? And he was a supporter of the temple. You know what does it mean to be a supporter of the temple? And the god answered, go to war and destroy a great kingdom. And he went to war and he lost his own kingdom. And he figured out that the oracle was saying, the great kingdom would be your kingdom, not the Persians. And then he engaged with the oracle and said, what that's supposed to mean? And the oracle who formed him as the god, and the relation between the Greek gods and their followers are personal. Like with Hashem, it's also personal, but the gods will have rich personality. He said, listen, Croesus, I cannot change what is written. But know this, I was fighting for you with the death, with the god of destiny. And I got for you another 3 years. Croesus, I got for you another 3 years. Maybe you would have become wiser in those 3 years. So this story came to my mind in 2018 or 19 when there was this, one of the rounds of the cancers came back, you know. All of our life is like this 3 years Croesus got away from death because the God has appealed for him, because the God loved him and the God was appealed and he gave him another 3 years as a gesture of the destiny. That's all we got. All our life, it's what we do before we die. As simple as that. What have we brought to this world? So precious, I cannot even describe it properly. Let's go to the service, page 2. We are called unto life, destiny uncertain. Yet we offer thanks for what we know, for health and healing, for labor and repose, for renewal and beauty in earthly and sky, for that blend of human holy which inspire compassion, and for hope, eternal, promising light, for life, for health, for hope, for beautiful, beautiful blessings. All praise to the source of being. Baruch atah, Baruch atah, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekor nefesh kol chai. Please rise for the Baruch Hu, page 4. Baruch hu et Adonai המבורך, Baruch Adonai המבורך לעולם ועד, Baruch Adonai המבורך לעולם ועד. Please be seated. Please be seated. Page 6. Blessed are you, eternal our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, whose wisdom opens heaven's gates, and whose understanding changes times and seasons, and who arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are the creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai, Tzevaot is your name. As a living God, may you reign over us into eternity. Blessed are you, eternal one, who brings on the evening, Baruch atah Adonai, HaMa'ariv Aravim. Page 8, everlasting love. Ahat olam, Beit Yisrael, Achaveta, Amcha veta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shofenu, ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך, ומצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו, ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגי יומם ולילה, נגי יומם ולילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב Israel. Page 10, 11. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד. Page 12. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לו תותפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Page 13 at the bottom. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Page 15 top. Sing a song of man and woman joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, a song of land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, a soldier home to live no more, a song of war redeemed, a song of peace. Page 16. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אליהם, מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקעם לפני משה ומרים, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. Page 19, we'll start with the top. Then we'll do Ufos Aleinu. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Eternal One, help us to walk with good companions and to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, Shomer Amo Israel Ad. Blessed are you, Eternal One, guardian of your people Israel. Ushmu chos aleinu, Sukkot shlomecha, Ufos aleinu, Sukkot shlomecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Haporeh Sukkot shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim, ve'al Yerushalayim, ve'al Yerushalayim. Amen. The reader Kaddish separate the parts of the service. We're concluding the Shema and its blessing, and then you can see on 21 down for weekdays tefillah, turn pages 74, 75. That's what we do. For the editorial reasons, they put first the shacharit and then the tefillah for the days 74. Kaddish on page 20, and we go to the tefillah. Now let me tell you what I'm going to do with the tefillah. I'm going to do the three blessings myself, and then you are supposed to read silently. I'm not going to sing it on until the end of it, which is in page 96. And when you're done, you will see it concludes with peace. And when it's done, please take your seats. Okay? And when it will be done, we'll continue. Kaddish on page 20, Amida on page 74. Please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש שמך באמן, ועל מה דברה חירותי והמליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה בזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן. Page 74. אדוני שפתי תפתח ופי אגיד תהילתך. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. 76. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אמן. 78. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה מתים אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מזריח השמש ומרעיד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה מתים ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לישני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי איתו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה המתים. אמן. Page 80. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. The right side of the page is the traditional set. The left side of the page is the alternative reading. Please get your way to page 96, and when you're done, be seated. And the same applies to you in the Zoom. Somebody talking in Zoom. Oh, these guys. Okay. My temple shall be a house of prayer for all people to be. Very apt. יהי רצון אמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי גואלי. May the words of our heart and the meditation of our heart be acceptable to you, God, our rock and our deliverer. Okay. Just, do you want to lead in Asa Shalom? I won't be able to take it. Can you lead in Asa Shalom? Asa Shalom. Can you sing Asa Shalom? I won't be. I'll cry. Can you lead it? We move to the Yizkor. It's a 574. But before that, we'll sing Asa Shalom. No. Asa Shalom is just Asa Shalom. I'm moving to the Psalms already. You know the words. Be serious. I'll give it to you in the Kaddish, okay? Yeah. Asa Shalom. Okay, no, you need it.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ויאמרו אמן.
574, thank you. Like 10 times, 20 times better than what I would do out of it. Maybe even 50. 574, Yizkor and for the house of mourning. אדוני מה אדם ותדעהו, בן אנוש ותחשבהו, אדם להבל דמה, ימיו כצל עובר. בבוקר יציץ וחלף, לערב ימולל ויבש, תשב אנוש דקה ותאמר, שובו בני אדם, לו חכמו ישכילו זאת, יבינו לאחריתם, כי לא במותו ייקח הכל, לא ירד אחריו כבודו, שמרת מורי ישר, כי אחרית לאיש שלום. פודה אדוני נפש עבדה ולא יאשמו כל החוסים בו. God, what are we that you have regard for us? What are we that you are mindful of us? We are like a breath. Our days are a passing shadow. We come and go like grass, which in the morning shoots up renewed and in the evening fades and withers. You cause us to revert to dust, saying, return, O mortal creatures. Would that we were wise, that we understood where we are going. For when we lie down, we carry nothing away. Our glory does not accompany us. Mark the wholehearted and behold the upright. They shall have peace. God, you redeem the soul of your servants, and none who trust in you shall be desolate. Psalm 23, 576. מזמור לדוד אדוני רואי לא אחסר, בנודה שירביצני, על מי מנוחות ינהלני, נפשי ישובב ינחני במעגלי צדק למען שמו, גם כי אלך בגיא צל מוות לא אירא רע, כי אתה עמדי, שבטך ומשענתך המה ינחמוני, תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צוררי, דשנת בשמן ראשי, כוסי רוויה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי, ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. Before I read the English, I want to tell you that this is an American prayer book, and they change it, but for somehow they haven't changed this. So when I use it, I usually, because the King James Bible one, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, it's the one who captures the here. So I make it English rather than Americanish sometimes. So if you see it, Professor Williams, you'll know. Lieber would also have noticed. A psalm for David. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. You maketh me lie down in green pastures. You leadeth me beside the still waters. You restoreth my soul. You set me in the circles of righteousness for the sake of your name. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou share the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. 577, Psalm 121. Shir l'amalo, אשא עיני אל ההרים, מאין יבוא עזרי. עזרי מעם אדוני, עושה שמיים וארץ, אל יתן למוט רגליך, אל ינום שומרך. הנה לא ינום ולא יישן שומר ישראל, אדוני שומרך, אדוני צילך, על יד ימינך. יומם השמש לא יככה, וירח בלילה, אדוני ישמורך מכל רע. ישמור את נפשך, אדוני ישמור צאתך ובואך, מעתה ועד עולם. מעתה ועד עולם. Ascending song, I lift my eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? My help comes from the Eternal One, maker of heavens and earth. God will not let your foot give way. Your guardian will not slumber. See, the guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. God is your guardian. God is your protection at your right hand. By day the sun will not strike you, nor the moon by night. God will guard you from all harm. God will guard your life. God will guard your going and coming, now and forevermore. And with that, we are moving to the El Maleh Rachamim in 580. The Hebrew is in 83, 583, and the English is in 582. You say El Maleh Rachamim, God is full of mercy, and the poet Yehuda Amichai says, if Ilmaleh El Maleh Rachamim, if all the mercy would not be with God, Ayu Arachamim Ba'olam Velo Rak Bo, the mercifulness would have been in the world, not only in God. El Maleh Rachamim, God is full of compassion, and it's nice for him that he is full of compassion. But we are here in this valley of shadow of death. What about us? And in that sense, Liba was among those angels. It says the spirit of the great heart. We will be God's work. We will be God's hands in this world. Because as poorly we are God's worker. And I'm not sure he has other but us. So with that intention, I'm asking you to rise. It's page 583. We're saying the El Maleh Rachamim, and then Margaret and Will help her do the Kaddish in 598. El Maleh Rachamim Shochein B'mromim אמצי מנוחה נכונה תחת כנפי השכינה עם קדושים וטהורים כזוהר כי המזהירים את נשמת ליבה בת אפרים וציפורה שהלכה לעולמה אנא בעל הרחמים יסתיריה בסתר כנפיו לעולמים ויצרו בצרור החיים את נשמתה אדוני הוא נחלתה ותנוח בשלום על משכבה ונאמר amen. Fully compassionate God on high, to our loved one Liba Kel, who has entered eternity, grant clear and certain rest with you in the lofty heights of the sacred and pure, whose brightness shines like the very glow of heaven. Source of mercy, forever enfold her in the embrace of your wings. Secure her soul in eternity. Oh God, she is yours. May she rest in peace. Amen. 598. Everyone, let's assist Margaret to do the Kaddish. 598. Where are you? גדל והתקדש שמי רבה. בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי מחייכון ויום יכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יהא שמי רבה מבורך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי וקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מנשמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל בני אדם ואמרו אמן. Okay, please be seated. Please be seated. Thank you. You at home as well. Thank you. I see many friends now. I see clearly. Hello. Hello, Leslie, Ishchi. Hello, Ray. Hello, the Adlers. Hello. I see there are 30-something people in the Zoom here. There are, I don't know, maybe 50 people in the shul. Okay, friends, that concludes the formal service. We've done evening service and the memorial component. And I want to thank you, those who came in the morning and those who came now and all those who helped and organized the tea that we're going to have now, and Simone and Jessica and everyone and Tessa and Ruth Morgan, all those that when I came to Margaret, I found them already there, everyone. Thank you to the whole community on our behalf, on the Mancom behalf, of my behalf, the family. The second thing is that several people asked about Jessica's tribute in the morning. we will capture it and we will publish it in due course in the High Holiday magazine and so on. So there will be, I think it was very important. Honestly, I think it was spot on. There will be a communication, in the coming day about Memorial in Sunday. There are talks on that there people could share stories. This was like a straightforward evening service, but more open space to share stories. That will be communicating in the coming days. And I'm inviting everyone to keep in touch and share stories and consolidate, come together. This year started in a big bada boom, that's for sure. I'm inviting Jessica for the concluding song. And thank you, people. Don't go away. It's very, very appropriate. It's very, very good. It's a song that Liba like. The song that Liba love. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to do something from the liturgy. I'm actually going to sing a song which was a favorite of Liba's, Joni Mitchell's song, which she loved. And we sang it together on Saturday morning. So please, those of you who remember Joni Mitchell, just join in. It would be lovely. I have been hearing voices and it was lovely to hear people sing. Yesterday, a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of the star. Now you probably remember the chorus. The seasons, they go round and round, the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like when you're older must appease her, and promises of someday make her dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle game. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town. And they tell her, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet to slow the circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round at last some grandeur coming true. There'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams and plenty before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round the circle game.
Well, friends, with that, we conclude the formal parts. I want to thank Russell. I want to thank Siwan. I want to thank everyone who were partaking in creating that and making sure there's tea. So those of, please, while keeping all regulations, go and let's meet in the tea room, in the garden, and thank you for joining us via the Zoom. And see you on Friday evening services. Okay, they will read the notice later on. We will capture it, and there's plenty of communication, so you will.
Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. We thank you for your presence. We thank you for your presence. I thank you for your presence. Provide peace in this place. Open the heart of the people, Father, oh God. Let me not speak, Father, oh God, but you speak through me. In the mighty name of Jesus, we put this place into your place. I command every spirit that is not of God. I thank God to be here tonight to share the word of God. I'd like to thank the overseer and the leadership for also affording me this opportunity to share the word. My name is Pastor from Mourning. I am a faithful student in the country of Zimbabwe. Now that I'm here, with also my wife, is sitting in the bed and God is not able to take me to the hospital. We very people to take care of the God. But I'd like to give them the last name of Jesus. Amen. I'd like to also greet the leadership, the father and the deacon. Hallelujah. Now, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to share the word. And I believe that tonight I came here with two people. I don't know if you are going to be one of them, but only two people. Those are the ones that I came for tonight. Now, it's difficult to pray, ladies and gentlemen, and to love God wholeheartedly when there is no provision in one life. You know, your prayers are always asking God to do things for you. You know, you never get time to worship God. You know, Professor E.H. Bushi says that, you know, I want you, my children, to be blessed, and I want you to enjoy the kingdom of God. Because when you are not in the kingdom of God, it's difficult for you to enjoy God Himself. Hallelujah. Now, it is against this background I have entitled the message the Holy Spirit has impressed upon my heart. Jesus Christ is the provider. Under the theme, the kingdom of God. We shall take our text reading from Mark chapter 8, verse 1 to 8. I shall read. In those days, the multitude being very great and having nothing to eat, Jesus called his disciples to him and said to them, I have compassion on the multitude, because they have now received the new days and have nothing to eat. And if I send them away hungry to their own houses, they will faint on the way, for some of them have come from afar. Then his disciples answered him, how can one satisfy these people with bread here in the wilderness? He asked them, how many loaves do you have? And they said, 7. So he commanded the multitude to sit down on the ground, and he took the 7 loaves and gave thanks, broke them and gave them to his disciples to set them before them. And they set them before the multitude. They also had a few small fish, and having blessed them, he says to set them also before them. So they ate and they were filled. And they took up 7 large baskets of leftover of fragments. Now those who had eaten were about 4,000. Now the book of Mark was writing the first gospel after written in the New Testament by John Mark between AD 35 to AD 59. Now, whereas Matthew is written primarily to his fellow Jews, and by Mark's gospel appears to be targeted to the Roman believers, particularly the Gentiles. Mark wrote as a pastor who previously had heard and believed the gospel, according to John chapter 1, verse 8. Now, this gospel emphasizes the gospel of Mark. It emphasizes more on Jesus and action than his teaching. Now, in my topic, the word provider in Greek is promikeptis. Promikeptis meaning the word, meaning someone who provides the means for subsistence. Now, back to our text where we read. Now, this is the topic, now this is the story in the Bible of Jesus having fed the 4,000. Now, the multitude, the Bible says that we followed Jesus in the wilderness for 3 days without anything to eat. And Jesus had compassion on them. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go anywhere, just by this word that we've spoken about, these people were hungry for Jesus. 3 days in the wilderness without having anything to eat, just to sit at the Master's feet to hear him teach. Now, in verse 4, the disciple then went to ask them, how such a multitude could be fed in the wilderness where there was not any food? But Jesus Christ, the provider, had a solution in the wilderness. We hear that he commanded the multitude to sit down. He took the 7 loaves and gave thanks, and he gave the disciples to distribute the bread and the fish and the multitude. And we hear that all of them were fed. And we hear that there were 7 baskets that were left. Now, what I wonder why the same type of miracle was recorded twice in the book of Matthew and the book of Mark. Now, it's because the feeding of the 5,000 took place in the Tiber, which was close to the Sea of Galilee, which was the Jewish region. And the feeding of the 4,000, the one we read about, is happening in the region of the Gerasenes, which was the Gentile region. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Jesus performed the miracle of the feeding of the 4,000 in the Gentile region, just like he had done in the Jewish region, to show that this Jewish disciple, that the gospel was for everyone. He did it for the Jewish nation, and he also went to do it for the Gentiles. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight let me bring it to you. What Jesus did for the Jewish nation, to bless them and to feed them, to provide for them in the wilderness, he can do it for us here at Triple Senior. He is not limited to a certain type of people. He is not limited to a certain type of race. He is not limited to a certain type of tribe. He is not limited to a certain type of social status. The first lesson from this miracle was to show us that Jesus can provide for our needs at any given time, but he provides for our needs at any given time when we draw closer to him. Ladies and gentlemen, there were people that were hungry in the city wherever they were, but they were not where Jesus was. But these ones who drew near to Jesus, not only did they get the spiritual food, they also got the physical food. The thing that Jesus Christ was their provider for both. Jesus, he just did not desire, ladies and gentlemen, he just didn't desire, but he saw a crisis and he took control of the situation. Around town, a lot of people were hungry, but they didn't get fed. Those that drew closer to Jesus were provided for him by him. Now we are saying tonight, ladies and gentlemen, those that are near Christ, he will provide for. Those that draw to him in his kingdom, he will provide for. In the book of Exodus chapter 16, you see Jehovah Jireh. Jehovah Jireh, who is Jehovah the provider. He told Moses that he would rain bread from heaven for 40 years.